Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always... How may I serve?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who is trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with... I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his... You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the... We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for the... In short, these things take...
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing, and he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant set up...
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations. We could accelerate things by
I would think so too.
Very well. Here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his act. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the... However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation.
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing...
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
I need a bit of practice.
You came back! Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new but the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. I don't know what they will do with him.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering... I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making delivery. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted. He was thrown in jail for... If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protege and told the patrol.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here...
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight
in the arena. So this man was judged? Who...
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival, since apparently...
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to him, and now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here, and then they took him away.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom. Anything else?
I must leave you.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular Sorry, but I can't.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me, did you really think...
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renaigse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular...
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is anything else.
I've never heard you talk about your father.
He was the Donegad of our clan, but this memory is still painful.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to come. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the... Anything else?
I must leave you. See...
Good day, and welcome to the arena.
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just... So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like... Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stand. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing...
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. But it's just... I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenge. So, what?
Justice cannot wait. I am ready...
Excellent. In that case... show. You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. Yuff.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. By what name should I address?
My name is TesaraVejgan. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's...
Ah, Onol Manawi. I'm glad to see you. Oi, Ven. I'm so glad to see you.
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi.
Thank you. May the grass...
Don't mention it. I also brought you back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could... Ah, Onolman...
I'm just passing through.
The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order! Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again. The best forge! Oh.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving... Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this.
Really? Come on. If you want...
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. I want to hold on to my business. And my life.
I was told that someone found a merchant's body.
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants... It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not...
You were obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet...
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy... Because I am not going to say one more word about...
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Come closer, good... Madam, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and... If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone...
Thank you, but I'm not here. I am conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being...
Are you sure? It's probably just...
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection.
Threats? No.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that.
Come on. Don't take me for a fool. You know very...
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat? Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen anything to your like?
I am conducting an investigation. Apparently some merchant...
Really?
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being. So please, if you have...
I don't know anything. Really. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and...
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men...
I can't take that risk. There are so many. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to what we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for... The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplice. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity...
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault.
Are you not tired of giving them a share of your... And do you not want to avenge...
Poor Renault. He didn't deserve it. Perhaps you're right, and we need... I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake...
Fear not. We will not let them harm you.
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say...
Perfect. I will not...
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. Come closer, good people.
You'll find all you need in our selection. boat swan through is your...
Come closer, good people. The cure is arrived from the continent.
You'll find all you need in our selection. What if... Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to your liking?
So, did they take the bait?
Yes, Your Excellency. And I am very happy to see... He gave me 24 hours to raise the money, which means that the entire gang could appear any minute now.
Perfect. I'll hide and wait for their arrival. And rest assured, I will not let them go.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I hope you have what we're looking for, my good friend. Our man with the silver coin is not known for his patience.
Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas, I ran out of time.
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with your sorry excuses. You know what happens to those who refuse to pay.
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see about that. And who will stop us? We are the guard.
You certainly don't deserve such a name. Bunch of cowards.
Yield without a fuss, and you'll have the right to a trial.
Really? And then it'll be the gallows? Do you think we're pushovers?
Come on! Let's see what...
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency. You saved my trade. And my life.
Stay alert. Their leader was obviously not present.
I heard about the man with the silver coin, but this is the first time they told me his name.
If they let it escape, it was only because they were thinking of killing you.
I beg you, find this Egon and stop him. None of us will be safe as long as he's free.
Don't worry. I don't intend to let him go.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's version?
We must find this Egon. At the barracks, perhaps.
I doubt our man goes openly by that name. It is the silver coin we must look for.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all serene.
Come closer, good people. The cure...
So, men, how's it going?
Everything's fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report. All our friends are quiet.
Perfectly quiet. As soon as they hear about a silver coin, they start trembling.
Good. It would be a shame to have to make another example of them, right?
Oh, there's no need, Lieutenant. They've been as sweet as lambs since Renault's accident.
Accidents happen so quickly. I'm waiting for another delivery today. Have you seen your comrades?
No, they must have stopped at the tavern on the way. As soon as we see them, we'll send them your way, Lieutenant.
I hope those idiots aren't drinking my dew.
No one would dare do that to you, Lieutenant.
I hope not. Or I'll have to remind them that the silver coin can shake everyone, even the guards. Well, I'll leave you. I have urgent business to attend to. Now, don't forget to send me those drunkards.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
There is no doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
Your Excellency, it is an honor. Who are you? You're following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon. It's now... No doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
Boots worn through. Is your head out of style?
We must find this Egon. At the barracks, perhaps.
I doubt our man goes openly by that
You'll
name.
find all you
It is the silver coin we must look for.
whatever you need to be.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine from the continent.
So, men,
Everything's fine.
nothing to report.
Perfectly cool.
Good.
Oh, there's...
I'm waiting.
No.
I hope, though.
No one would dare.
Well,
There is no doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
Who are you? You following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon.
Egon? You must be mistaken. I don't know anyone by that name.
Don't take us for fools. We heard you speak with your men.
I don't know what you've heard, but you're wrong. I'm not Egon.
Regardless, you were implicated in a murder and in the extortion of merchants. You are therefore under arrest. And we will finish by having you tell us who Egon is and where to find him.
Oh yes, we'll see about that.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
So, have you finally decided to follow us?
So you can torture me. You can do whatever you want. I'll not tell you anything. I don't know who Egon is. I'm just a middleman. You're wasting your time.
You must know more than you're willing to say. Come on!
I'd rather die.
The silver coin. His symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
Let's get rid of these money bags.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I conducted my investigation on the extortion organized by certain members of the Guard. I think I've put an end to it, at least temporarily. Unfortunately, I had to kill some of them, as they were about to attack a merchant. But there are still some other soldiers involved that I should tell you about.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will have these men arrested immediately. These foolish brutes not only harm your merchants, but the entire reputation of the Guard. But you said you've only put an end to it temporarily. What makes you think this criminality might resume?
Their leader is still on the loose. They call him Egon, although I doubt it's his real name. I got hold of one of his lieutenants. He was carrying a silver coin, which seems to be a symbol of recognition between the gang members. But the man preferred to die rather than tell us anything about his leader.
Loyalty? Or terror?
Terror, I fear. From the merchants to the guards, everyone seems to tremble in front of this Egon.
I don't know any guard of that name. But as you said, it's probably a pseudonym. Here, Your Excellency. Take this. On behalf of the Guard, to thank you for settling this case. And rest assured that I will conduct a thorough investigation on my side. I'll also make sure that in future the City Guard is made up only of men of trust.
Thank you. I will return to see how your investigation is going. I don't take this matter lightly.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Close to this,
Things are about to get dicey!
TessaraVejgan, I have a favor.
Very well, I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Joe?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Norts and the merchant princes had a complex. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an... If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion...
And you want me to help you find this...
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respect. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain... But if I go there, I'd be spotted, right? Could you go there and bring the file?
Of course. But you'll have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't... Despite my desire to know my origins...
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot.
You could dress as a knot and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you as...
I'll need to be much more discreet.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any knots, I made... The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with...
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search?
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do...
Right. Let's get a sleeping potion. Then we'll go see Dieter.
Are your boot? Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yes, why? You looking to have a...
It seems like you are sending girls and wine to the harbor office.
So, there's no law?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to...
We were thinking more of sleeping pills.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing...
Captain Vasco is very influential. Maybe he could help expand your excellent...
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San...
After such a blow, I may well win a deal in San Mateus. But you will have to fight... Yes, what?
It seems like... No.
Listen,
what? Listen.
Captain Vasco, maybe he could...
If you accept...
After such a blow, you will have to... Yes?
It seems like... No.
Listen,
what? Listen.
Captain Vasco...
If you...
After... You will have to fight... Yes?
It seems... No.
Listen,
what? Listen.
Captain Vasco...
If you...
After such a blow... You... Yes?
It seems like... No.
Listen,
what? Listen.
Captain Vasco...
If you...
After such a... You... Yes?
It seems... No.
Listen,
what? Listen.
Captain Vasco...
If you...
After... You... Yes?
It seems like... No.
Listen,
what? Listen.
Captain Vasco...
If you...
San Mateus. I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive. Now, give me the sleeping.
Thanks to Dita, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. We can wait here if you're ready.
We'll wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safe.
Dieter's girls are gone. Your guard should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not—
Good luck, Tessara. Damn it, I told you not to hurt anyone. What happened?
I was spotted.
I explicitly said I didn't want my— I should never have trusted you with this.
I'm sorry. But I managed to recover your—
So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene.
Yes. I must admit that I had no idea they had given a son to the North.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco. But growing up in—
Really? Well...
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's school.
My brother?
It was a long time ago. We were children.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite— Thank you for sharing this and for telling me. You gave me back my identity. This is—
in blood. There's something I would like to...
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in... I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard.
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. So then, would you like to accompany me to meet him?
But of course.
It must be with the other recruits in the barracks.
I had thought you a lone wolf with only our good friend in your pack. But I was mistaken.
I am full of surprises, pretty she-wolf.
It's blocked. Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency.
Captain.
Soldiers.
May we be of service?
What is your charge?
Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Tier for D, with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
I'm looking for the soldier, Rayner. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rayner. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rayner? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Whatever is a doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the new Serene...
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad. As per...
Agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of... The University accepted, under that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
We are here concerning the matter of recruit...
Are you family or friend?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early...
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a horrid habit the soldiers all...
Rainer was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never... His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn.
How then did he die?
He drowned. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to...
All the same, that's what happened.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret...
I have, as of yet, to present myself. I'm Lady de Sardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must, but please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked. Kurt, is this your...
Yes, that's my Rainer.
We'll need to examine the body to learn more. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes.
I'm no doctor. But this boy doesn't seem to have... It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find... Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did...
It is absolutely the cause of... The science of death is a complex art, and...
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a... But I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking...
Two men, lieutenants, I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster, but the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed...
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guess their rank by...
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their... Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the... I have no intention of suffering the...
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your...
Andevars tire. That means, may the earth welcome him. I am sorry for you, Kurt.
Thank you, Siora.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rayner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rayner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that...
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th, or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rayner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls. Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits. Anything else?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th. Anything else?
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Ray. Have you heard anyone talk?
Sorry, Your Excellency. I'm not in a position...
Why's that?
It's just that, I don't remember that name. Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell. Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony, of the Congregation of Merchants on the... We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter Congregation directives and we avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
We're investigating the death of Raina, a young... Do you know anything about...
Sorry, Your Excellency. That name doesn't ring a bell. And I know nothing about...
That's truly a pity. Lieutenant.
Excellency, can I help you?
What company do you serve, Lieutenant?
The 8th Company, Excellency.
Where are you assigned?
My company, the 8th Company, is responsible for city... As for myself, I'm essentially in charge of training. We have quite a few here. The youngsters are attracted to the dream of... And believe me, if we want them to live up to their duties, there's no time. Excellency.
We're investigating the death of a... Do you know anything about...
No, sorry, Your Excellency. That name is completely foreign to me. And I pride myself on knowing the names of all my recruits. As a matter of fact, they were all present at roll call.
Lieutenant, the lad that we're talking about was one of my own recruits. Someone pretended that he drowned himself, while in truth he'd been severely beaten to death. Assassinated. You more than anyone should understand what I'm feeling, so if you have...
My condolences, Captain. I don't really know much about this affair. I've just heard people talk, and I know that it's frowned upon to broach the subject, especially with people on the outside.
What happens in the Guard concerns only the Guard, I know that. But I'm not sure myself.
Is that right? All I can tell you is that Raina isn't the first to vanish from his company. Other youths, the most promising among us, are regularly reassigned. I don't know where they've gone, nor what they do, but we never see them again. That's all I can tell you. Now leave.
Good day, soldier.
Good day.
Desardet, legate of the congregation.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. At your service, Malay.
Since you know who we are, present your...
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Ulrich. Blues, anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been...
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge.
It's just that I don't know if I'm...
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern.
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't...
Drink!
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know of...
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not... He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean, really. And then Raina, he was gone. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Hello, my darling. It's rare to see the upper crust in here. It must be my lucky day. Do you and yours want to have a good time? I could call a few friends.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here for that.
Really? What would you like, then?
I'll let you get on.
What is...
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has...
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rainer belonged to you, and as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough.
You know what they say? Guard business is...
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, don't you believe he deserves...
Yes. But you have no idea what's been going on here. He come back after sundown, when there's fewer...
Very well.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant.
That man was shaking and looking over his shoulder, as if he thought a predator had caught his scent. Whatever could terrify your warriors to jitter so?
I don't know yet, but I will find out, Siora.
We are quite alone now. You may...
Rainer was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent...
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Rainer wasn't the only man to have... disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raynor, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell. Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what?
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the honorable coin guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to—
Have no fear. We understand.
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like backup.
I know. It really shakes up the honor. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raynor isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raynor.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna—
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without him.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and— If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle.
Let me know when you discover where they are.
You can count on me. Greetings! Do you want to— So, where—
Thanks, but I'd rather walk.
TessaraVejgan, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you...
All right, Vasco. Good day, Lady Morange.
Of course, Lady TessaraVejgan. I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to... Can I be of service?
What can you tell me about...
It's a new city whose construction began... When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is, of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that you...
What do you know about this island?
Much less than I would like. The land is still wild, and its soils are full of minerals, some of which are unknown. With regard to the flora and fauna, you've probably seen how different the creatures are. The islanders protect their land fiercely, and we cannot begrudge them that. When you see what we have done with our own, well...
You seem interested in...
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating, but I can't say I know much about... They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada, are the guardians of their rituals. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also... I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the...
What can you tell me about the relations we have with other nations?
We play a difficult role, caught between these two enemy nations who are nonetheless, the smallest action could tip the balance and draw us into their If I may offer some advice, be very careful.
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed. Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business. But that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very... But I seem to recall that since then, the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where...
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she... I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor...
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own.
Well, thank you for your help.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go.
Come closer, good people. The court is...
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madame Claire?
We would like to meet with your associate.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us.
You don't have the slightest idea where he...
I am not his caretaker.
You don't seem to hold him in high...
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern.
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, and a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught.
I can see the Naught, but a Darcy? And with all this blue on his face, he doesn't really resist.
I will come back late.
Can I help
you?
We would like you don't...
Listen.
We must do. You can see and emergent.
He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the...
You think something may have happened to him?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take with Bastian. Anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.